One of the things I'm going to let you know, I'm just trying to logically, I'm trying to not participate in fear and use a little bit of logic and common sense and just trying to work through practically on a few scenarios. Now I'm working out, and it came to my attention by a quick article I was reading in the Financial Review, and that is that we potentially have an issue with valuations. So if you think about it, one of the stakeholders in a transaction is the bank, and the bank needs to sign off and approve a loan. So in a situation where you've got an offer and acceptance and they want to get the valuer through, there are instances now that valuers won't go through properties. They won't go through properties because the valuer chooses not to go through the property, or that the people won't give them access to the property. And what I'd like to say to you is that this is probably going to increase in level. And what it basically means is you need to think about what are the things that are going to create blockages and create speed humps along the way in the business. The valuation is definitely one of those things. So this is more the reason why. This is more the reason why what you want to do right now is any deals that you've got to go in and create urgency to the vendor to get the deal done now, because it might be out of your control. It might be out of your control in a couple of weeks if we have a situation where you've got a willing buyer, willing seller, but we've actually got a valuation that can't actually take place. So, yeah, I'm going to that's a short video for you to actually think about the dialogue you're using to bring some sales to closure now. In addition to that, I want to let you know one of the most important things you can do now is stay close to the client. Stay close to the client. Whoever it is, your A-class sellers or your A-class buyers, get on the phone and stay in contact with them. They need to know that you have not locked yourself in a bedroom and forgotten about them. I will say that. Frequency builds trust. You've got to have those conversations still happening on a frequent basis. Even if you're just letting them know, hey, we're following this up on an hour-to-hour basis right now, Mr. and Mrs. Vendor. We have buyers who have sold in December, January, and February, and they are still transacting. What we've got to do is make sure that they're transacting with your property. If you've got any vendors at the moment in your database that we're thinking about selling in the next 3 to 6 months, pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, we've got buyers now. We don't know whether we're going to have buyers in May. We don't know whether we're going to have buyers in April. Hey, let's see if we can actually get a deal done now. Guys and girls, I'm signing off. Do me a favor, stay healthy. Look at your immune system, exercise. I mean, to the point I didn't even go to Orange Theory today. I think maybe now's the time for outdoor exercise, run, walks, push-ups, sit-ups externally. Maybe now's the time to go off to buy some portable weights and set up at home. I think now's the time that you've got to keep your immune system, because even if you are going to get coronavirus, which, let's face it, there's going to be plenty of people that follow me, myself possible as well, that are going to get it because it has got a high infection rate. What the main thing is that you actually get through it during that 2 or 3 week period. It appears to be roughly the period that people get it to go through their bodies. And what we clearly know is that the healthier you are, the higher the probability that you're not one of the 1 in 10, 1 in 5 that do have complications. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm going to sign off. Speak to you soon. I'm going to be in your faces over the next few months all the time, but I'm going to try and make sure that I'm actually saying something useful every time. See you. By the way, if you found this useful, press the share button. 4 o'clock today, Real Estate Gym members, we've got a great webinar with Matt LaHood.